The Nvidia Shield TV was easily one of the best Android TV devices out there, thanks to its modern, gamer-friendly design, powerful internal specifications, and its ability to connect to Nvidia's game streaming service, GeForce Now. But it was aging a little. Now, however, Nvidia has finally launched not one, but two follow-up devices, in the form of the Shield TV and the Shield TV Pro. The branding of the Shield TV can be a little confusing. The actual follow-up to the original Shield TV is the new Shield TV Pro, which offers a similar design and is a natural upgrade. The standard Shield TV is also very powerful, but not quite as high power and aimed more at a mainstream audience. This review is focused on the standard Shield TV. In fact, I have yet to get my hands on the Shield TV Pro, but it's worth discussing the difference between the two first. The main differences are that the Shield TV Pro offers 16GB of storage and 3GB of RAM, while the standard Shield TV has 8GB of storage and 2GB of RAM. The Shield TV Pro can also be used as a Plex media server and has two USB 3.0 ports. Both, however, offer the latest version of Android TV, which is unfortunately still Android 9, despite the availability of Android 10 on mobile. They also both offer a revamped remote. So how is the standard Shield TV? Well, it's pretty nice, and it fills a hole in the market as the Android TV for most people. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps support my work, and I'd appreciate that support. The first thing to notice about the Shield TV is its design, and it's drastically different than the previous generation Shield TV and the new Shield TV Pro. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I personally have mixed feelings about it. According to Nvidia, the reason for the design is to tuck the device away from the TV, to avoid signal interference. Now, no matter where I place the device, I never ran into signal interference of any kind, but I suppose it's better safe than sorry. Safe to say though, this isn't a device that you'll want to put on display. Its tubular design means that it looks a little out of place next to all the other square black boxes on your TV stand. On the ends of the device, you'll get an Ethernet port, a HDMI port, and an SD card slot. It's a little frustrating to see no USB ports here, but that's part of what makes the Shield TV Pro the Pro model. The remote is also drastically different than the previous generation Shield TV. It features a triangular design, which I don't love. It does feel pretty good in the hand, and it features a range of extra buttons, including a dedicated Netflix button and better playback controls. The main downside to the remote, however, has to do with the fact that it now uses AAA batteries, instead of a rechargeable battery. It's not a huge issue, but it still feels like a step back. Under the hood, the specifications of the device are pretty impressive. You'll get a new and improved Tegra X1 Plus processor, along with 2GB of RAM and 8GB of storage. The result? Awesome AI-based features like AI upscaling, which can make HD content look a whole lot better on a 4K display. Of course, perhaps the best thing about the Shield TV is how well it performs. It kind of renews my hope in Android TV. I normally use the Apple TV 4K on the day-to-day, and when I review TVs with Android TV built into them, they're rarely powerful enough to do the operating system justice. Generally speaking, I found that on the Shield TV, Android TV was responsive and quick, especially when it came to Google Assistant. That's good news. After all, the whole point of digital assistants like Google Assistant is to be quicker and easier than manual controls. On many Android TVs, I found that not to be true, thanks to how long it took for Assistant to respond to any commands. But here, that was entirely different. While setting up the device, you'll have the opportunity to download all your favorite streaming services, including the likes of Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney+, and so on. There's no Apple TV app here yet. One of the main reasons to buy the original Shield TV was the fact that it worked so well with the Nvidia GeForce Now game streaming service, and the same is true for this device. Now, while serious players might want to upgrade to the Shield TV Pro, this device still works perfectly well with the service, though you will need to buy a controller separately. Perhaps the coolest thing about this device over others is the fact that an AI-based upscaling feature can help make any standard definition content look great. Sure, it still doesn't look quite as impressive as content made in 4K, but it's among the better upscaling tech that I've seen so far. Some content, of course, won't need upscaling of any kind, and that content looks great here too. The device supports Dolby Vision and HDR10, so most content should look great. So who is the new Shield TV for? This is a device for those who want to take advantage of the latest and greatest HDR formats, 4K streaming, and even some gaming. The AI upscaling makes it a great choice for those who care about the details. That said, if you want a 4K capable streaming device on a budget, this is not the device for you. nor is it the device to go for if you don't yet own a 4K TV or don't plan on upgrading anytime soon. Thanks so much for watching, and again, please subscribe to this channel if you liked the video. My name is Christian, and I'll see you next time. See ya.